Hello survivors, hello, welcome to the stream guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I may or may not have fixed my audio issue. I've fixed my audio issue for me, but I don't know if it's good for you guys listening to the stream. It was having some crackling issues, I'm not sure what was going on, but if I haven't fixed that side of it, I will obviously continue to try to fix it. I'll check after my stream to see if my audio is okay, but I want to thank you very much for tuning in, guys. We'll be right with you. Be right with you. Okay guys, how we doing? How are we doing? Thank you very much for tuning in. Who do we have in the stream? Vaz, Valiant and Kathy, top 3 of the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. We also have Daylight, Cygnus, TN, TK, Bretland. Hope you're all feeling good. I see you spamming. I just see you spamming, brother. I had my microphone blocking that side of the chat. I was like, Bretland's here? That's strange. I didn't get my bat signal. I was like, oh yeah, I can't see that part of the screen yet. Oh, goodness. What's up, Sean, as well? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Weird Girl? I hope you're all having a good day, guys. Had a good weekend. Chilling out on a Monday. Thank you very much for the early likes on the stream as well. Nearly at double digits. So this event's coming to an end, guys. I've picked up Erica as a priority. That just made sense. But I'm not sure what to go for next when it comes to the rewards. I could go for the weapon. I could go for the avatar, probably not, but I could go for the mods. Pretty much it's weapon versus mods for me right now. I'm just pouring myself a drink right now. 1 second. I have got the bubbles on the go. We have got some cider as well. Haven't had cider in a little while. Okay, cider is opened. I'm going to sleep really good tonight. Whenever I have cider on my stream, that night, I really just gonk out on, going to sleep real quick. Really relaxing. Nice. Hey, what's up, Moon? Welcome to the stream. Wouldn't it be the lock signal, not the bat signal? Yes, it's true. This is true. Soon, potentially, everyone's going to have this thing as well. It'll be crazy. Double digits on the lights, guys. Thank you very much. I got the weapon. I talked about it on previous streams. I'm kind of just so disappointed with the weapon. I mean, if it was 10% attack, I would 100% pick it up. 100%, because it's good. 50% attack on my team with all holiday heroes would be really good. I'm still just baffled of why it's 5%. I can't think of the valid argument in my head. When strong characters have a strong weapon, alert characters have alert weapon, and it's 10%. And there are more strong characters and more alert characters available, so it's like punishing you for, I don't know, it's just weird. Like if I use Carl and Erica in the same team, which I think most people would on a Holiday Heroes attack team, I can just use an alert weapon and get 20% already, you know? Yeah, weapon's no good right now. Does nothing for boosting attack versus 1535 or 20% weapons. I mean, the buff is good, but it's just not high enough. The weapon's just not high enough. I'll reread the weapon after I do this roadmap. You said always go for the weapon. I mean, this is true. This is true. I mean, it's just I've already effectively got a weapon just as powerful. Now, theoretically... Wait, isn't it an alert weapon? Okay, not theoretically then. Like, I'd always have to use a second character to hold it. I can't use it in the leader's hands. And I'd always have to, generally speaking, have Erica as the leader of that team. Because she... Unless they bring out another Holiday Heroes attack leader, which is very unlikely. Like, let's be honest, Davey just didn't really get that much usage on arrival. He was okay, but yeah. I mean, no, you wouldn't put it in Shiva's hands. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Strange. It'd be a strange one. Okay, roadmap complete. Let me just double check the weapon. Double check. What is it called? Is it Bloody Eggs? Yeah. The first 3 slots are nice. 55% attack would be cool. But if it was 7% like the Holiday Heroes weapon on Zeke, that would be 35% attack boost. That would mean I'd need 4 characters to beat it with another weapon. That would be like reasonable. And that's very unlikely that I'd be able to do that. Man, it's crazy that 2% is putting me off. But it really is. It really is. What's up, King Fry? I found you recently and I've wanted to ask you, have you ask if you have videos on which characters grindable are good for raids or battles. There's not really many grindable characters. I can just go over them right now on stream. Generally speaking, it's the characters that are in Mythic Market are the grindable ones. These 3 characters will always be here, so you don't have to like worry about them going away. Whereas these characters will change periodically. Out of these characters, I'd say for raids, Christmas Carol's pretty good. She gives camouflage, and her teamed up with Heng Yen is great. I'll actually show you how that works in a second. But these 2 teamed up is awesome. Beta's good against Eris in particular. He's like a counter for Eris as a free-to-play. Quite nice. Duck's good for road maps. That's pretty much it, honestly. I'd say Gentleman's too underpowered. Priya's a defense leader, so not as important. I would mainly focus on attack teams if you're trying to grind characters out. Defense leader again. Kind of like a weird support character that isn't really amazing. I only got Pete. Well, like when I got Peter, I pick up every character I can, especially if they come in here, just because obviously content creator. But also I just collect characters, especially the free-to-play ones. If they're in here, I'm going to pick them up. But Heng Yan obviously reset in here. What, 60 days ago? That seems like an age. Very good character. I've done a guide on that character, but I can show you roughly what he's about. Does his SIG hit twice, right? I think his SIG hits twice. I don't know if I've got a Heng Yen attack team. I do. No. Okay, so look, I built this team probably for my Heng Yen guide, and it is half decent. It's got a little bit more free to play in there. Laura's not free to play, but if Laura ever comes around, I'd get 1 copy. I have a video on my channel saying like you need Laura, here's why, sort of thing. We're gonna try and get a team of Peacekeeper, and I should have gone for that Rick. Okay, I'll try and hit a bot. I'll try. Fingers crossed, try it. I'm not going to be able to hit a bot, am I? It's not going to happen. Okay, next Rick Lead. Rick Leads always have peacekeepers, right? Oh, we got a bot. It doesn't have peacekeeper. But basically, let's say someone here had reflect to the team. If you check out my hanging video, I explain how. But like camouflage is on all of my characters because of Carol, and he can just do his sig, and he will nuke the person who has the payback, and he won't get killed by it because he has 100% reduction. I don't think I can do anything about that, can I? So I should have killed whatever his name is with Beta. We should be alright though, we'll see. We should be alright because we're going to get like a nuke here, and we can potentially get it right now. Do you think we can nuke all three of them? Yes. So Heng Yan's obviously strong. He's using the faction assault weapon. He's really good with the faction assault weapon, and he's free to play as it can get. He's quite expensive, but he's 100% free to play. He'll be in there at 20k forever. And if you're free to play, I'd say that's who you should go for. Like, if I was new and I had the knowledge I have, I'd probably just go straight for that character. And he'll get you through everything, honestly. Is Battle Pass worth it? I don't think it's too expensive. You can pick it up for a little bit cheaper on the Amazon app. By maybe 20% cheaper. Not anything crazy, but it might be worth picking it up on the web portal as well. I think you can get some deals there. Or like if you pick it up while there's an event going on, you can get like an extra 5k advanced tokens or something. But yeah, generally speaking, I'd say the Battle Pass is the most beneficial thing to pick up. If you're only going to spend $10 a month, that's the thing to buy. I got Denise up to LE1. Is she worth using already? Let me check TN. The stats are not going to be amazing, although she does have a big lead skill, so it kind of gets beneficial there. Maim's not that much of a problem. It's not that much of a problem. I mean, it would be nice if she did 15% maim. She's going to do 5%, but it would be nice. I think she's going to have a loss here, isn't she? One defense team's taunt.
Sounds good.
Hey, Sly, thank you very much. 15 months. Good evening, good evening. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing alright, Sly. It's turn 1. It's just one. It's just one taunt rather than 2. That's what you're going to lose out there, and you're going to lose out. You're going to lose out on 2 halves of the better, generally air quotes, better passives. When an enemy receives maim damage, 50% chance a random enemy takes 5% of this character's defense's burn.
Feels good.
Hey, Bretland, 20 months. Thank you very much, guys. If you are a member on the chat, you can do this once a month. If your name's Green, feel free to always share this. You don't have to worry about doing that. It's all good. Reduce signature move damage taken by 40%. Is that like stackable? 8%. Sorry, 60%. Does that include main, do you think? Do you think that includes main? I actually wanted to test something out. Let me just put them both on a defense team. I wanted to test out something about Erica, and I was thinking about it today. I was like, oh, that could be actually kind of cool if it works. Big if. Well, actually, I don't think it is a big if. It's a big if on this first one. Let me find a team I can delete. This one? Yeah, this is just me messing around with a Savior's team. Okay. We want... I don't know if I've leveled her up yet, actually. We want Carl. And we want Denise. Have I leveled her? Not amazingly. Okay. Let me just upgrade that passive. Signature move reduction. When you need crates. Okay, we'll just save this and make her my friendly defense. I just want to test that out against this. What's up, Logan? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just getting Heng Yen to 2 stars and just waiting for the last one. Yeah, he's a beast. You want to get this weapon here in Faction Assault. It can take a while to get it, but this weapon right here, it is so good in his hands. Check out my guide on him, and I go over. Basically, I made my guide to make his first turn signature move immense. That was like the aim. I'm opening crates. No, I'm not. I am selling incense. Anyone want any of that incense, guys? I got some of that good stuff. Incense materials is crazy. I'm gonna lose some materials here, whatever. I need to max out Denise tonight. There she is. Okay, let's max out this passive, and then we'll do the first part of it as well. Stable. There we go. I want to see if this manages to reduce the main damage. I wouldn't be surprised if it did, and I also wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. It's one of those weird ones. I kind of wouldn't be surprised either way. So let's attack. My friendly D with this team. Okay, she normally does 90k. Yeah, it did reduce it. Her HP is just mad low. But it did reduce it. 60% reduction. That's interesting. I kind of saw Erica's potentially being a counter to her, but I forgot about that passive. I also want to see, does it bypass Carl's specialist skill? This part I don't know. Do you think it would bypass his specialist skill? Who do you think yes or no, guys? Yes, it will bypass his specialist skill. Or no, it won't. His specialist skill is meant to stop him from dying in one shot. It's meant to take him to 19% HP, and then you have to hit him again at least once to get him to 0. So he should take at least 2 hits. But because it's a main damage hit, it could bypass that. It could just bypass his specialist skill. Yes or no, guys? Let me know. Strong tunes need a better third weapon slot. Very easy to kill Denise team at the moment. What do you mean, like, instead of AP down? I mean, I get what you're saying, yeah. I do get what you're saying. 0 chance. No, he'll die. Maybe. No, it won't. Like, yes, he will die, guys. Yes, he'll die, or no, he will not die. Yes or no. That's all you have to type in chat. Yes, he'll die. No, he will not die. Yes, no. Yes, no. I kind of agree with you on the strong weapons. I kind of agree. What's her attached weapon? Taunt each turn. Her weapon's good. Her weapon's good. Yeah, AP gain is just a bit easier against these sort of teams. No, 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 no. Yes. Yes, he will die. Yes. Okay, here we go. Ready? It did. It bypassed his specialist skill. Little bit surprised at that, actually. A little bit, but again, like I said, also not too surprised. He dead. Yes/no, Bretland. You're going to be awful at a blackjack table. 50 on red, and also 50 on black. Although there is green in that, isn't there? Very small chance, but yeah. But that's interesting. That's interesting. Interesting. See, like, it normally does 97k, and Denise reduced it to what, 38? But that's really kind of interesting, because I honestly find Carl a bit frustrating to deal with, because you kind of have to take him out quite early, because otherwise revives will just start popping up everywhere, because it's like 60% chance revive, I think. But that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. What is it? 60%? I think it's 60. 60% chance to revive a teammate. I would probably lose a grade, yeah. I was right. So that's actually not too bad, guys. That's interesting. I might make a little short video about that because I don't think too many people would know that. But I kind of figured, hey, you know, this might work. But yeah. Someone told me that MAME, it can't be used against the meta, and I tried to figure out what they meant because, well, they said that a character can be cleansed because of Jesus, and I'm just there like, yeah, but if I do a one-shot, Jesus doesn't cleanse death, you know? He doesn't cleanse death. So, you know, yeah. So he did a cleanse there, which is actually kind of sucky. Kind of sucky. Can't really do anything. He's gonna smack him hard. Yeah. I have to wait like 3 turns for Carl's thing to come around. Sucks. I mean, I can one-shot myself. Should I one-shot myself? Okay, that didn't work. Oh no, I can rush the line. I forgot. I could have done the attack. Jesus doesn't cleanse death. Lock 2020. I mean, why am I not gaining AP right now? Why is she not gaining AP? Oh, it's because I'm burnt. Well, that sucks. That does suck. That does sucketh. Yeah, it sucks. I crit. I crit. Huh? How did he kill me? How did Guardian Shield? Try using Holy Hand Grenade. Yeah. What's up, J Floyd? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, but like, that's basically it. That's basically it. Let's see if we've got a where is it? This one? Let's see if we've got a Peacekeeper now. Yeah, so Peacekeeper off of turn 1. Issue is this character, but Peacekeeper off of turn 1. 0 reflect. Yeah, feels good. I should have killed, controlled that character again. I'm only going to make the same mistake twice in a row. That's a classic. That'd be a classic, that one. Confuse on hit would be good for greens. They got stun on attack. They got stun on attack. They're good. They're alright. They're good. We can just nuke him, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting on the usability of that damage. I was genuinely wondering if that would work, and it did. I mean, for defense, Confuse is like quite OP, honestly. Like, I confuse one of my certain characters on attack teams, and they would take out my characters and decap them. Like, Raven gets confused. One of my characters is in a lot of trouble. Does maim count? No, debilitating means... What debilitating means is they can't do something. It stops them from doing part of their kit. So, for instance, daze stops you from being able to use your signature move. Impair stops you from being able to do your rush. You know, taunt stops you from being able to take your turn. It automatically takes your turn for you. Confuse stops you from being able to take your turn. It takes your turn for you. Stun stops you from being able to take your turn. Normalize stops you from being able to use your specialist skill. It's something. It stops you from being able to use something in a kit. That's what debilitating means. Attack down, defense down. It just means what you can do is limited, like is reduced in power. That's all. But you can still do everything. If that makes sense. We're gonna let Duck have his little moment. There's no paybacks here, Duck. Reds have stun, blue have impair, and yellows have absolute defense, essentially giving them an extra turn to come back. Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying, but for whatever reason, greens have never had a good weapon. I think maybe AP drain was kind of seen as being really good, and it's kind of like low risk. It can be annoying not to get your enough like AP, but it's low risk all the same. Brightland, yeah. The roadmap was taking away AP from my team and healing infection with 100% HP. Wait, which roadmap? Taking away AP from my team. That is gonna be you using your signature moves on Alpha, I guess. Also, I got glasses today. Been watching too much Lockdown. I remember when I got glasses. It was a magical day. I don't wear them that much actually. I don't think I've worn them this year yet. Actually, no, I have worn them this year. Is this roadmap hard? Let's see if Telltale Squad can take it out. Yeah, Telltale Squad can win this. What's up, Hando? Welcome to the stream. No such thing as too much lockdown. I don't know. It could be. What's up, Lady Geek? The reason Lockdown's eyes went terrible was because I had a CRT monitor. And CRT monitors were good for some things and terrible for others. And one of them was when a CRT monitor starts to go bad, it really goes bad quite slowly. And if you're using it constantly, you don't really realise how blurry it's getting. It gets blurrier and blurrier and blurrier and blurrier until you can see the monitor really fine, but you can't see the rest of the world very well. And that's what happened to me. Last one where you need Erica. This one right here, yeah? One I'm doing right now. I think it is. That's old age. And this was in my early 20s. It was not old age at all. That was just my eyes going. It was because of the CRT monitor, 100%. I spend too much time on a computer. That's an issue. So like the thing I'm focusing on is very close to my face. So it just makes my close range vision is fine. I'm sitting here right now. I'm looking at two separate monitors, and I can see them perfectly. But this is what my eyes are designed to see now. I was told by the what are they called, eye opticians. Sorry, one sec. I was told by the opticians that my eyes were like rugby balls. I was like, I mean, okay, what does that even mean? But yeah, I do too. Yeah, seeing too close to a screen generally will get you, especially if you're on that screen a lot. And I've been on screens my entire life. I mean, I think most people my age or below. The next generation is going to have it crazy. Their phones and stuff, it's even worse. Technology's gone nuts. I reckon the younger generations are going to have like neck issues when they're older because they arch their neck over to look at their phone constantly. That's the next one, you know? Technological injuries, like long-term injuries. Imagine like 500 years ago before glasses, everyone just thought, wow, this guy is stupid. What? Did you hear another mobile game has allowed a PC version of the game as of this past week? Wonder if artists might do the same. What do you mean? Has allowed a PC version? There's tons of PC versions of mobile phone games on like Steam. They're mainly single player games though. Like Raid Shadow Legends has a PC client. I doubt RTS is going to have any sort of development like that, honestly. I mean, I play RTS on my PC right now. I have played RTS on my PC for the last 5 years, so I can't play RTS on my my tablet. My tablet's only a tiny little thing for like generally like 2-factor and stuff like that, and like watching Netflix in bed or something. We need a series of team builds, pay-to-play and free-to-play builds against meta defenses. I mean, when you say meta, you mean whale defenses, right? Not so much like the most heavily used defense, just the ones that are like the most whale defenses. Guns of Glory is now for PC too, which can be linked to your mobile version. Kind of cool. I know some PC games have like created mobile apps, like FIFA did, and they like for their transfer market, and Warframe had something to do on your mobile. There were some other games that did it as well. Meta as in Facebook? No, I don't think so. My glasses are because I can't see far. Yeah, same with me. I can see close really well. I can see my monitor really well, but I can't see far away from like I can't see long distance. So I'm short-sighted, right? I think that's what it is. Or is short-sighted? Is short-sighted mean I can't see short-sighted? I can. I don't know. I don't know. Glasses are like such a great invention though. Imagine creating something that, I mean, there's even better now. There's like the laser surgeries, and the surgeries I've seen that are crazy is the one on for ears. There's people who are deaf who can get like some sort of operation, and they can actually hear again. Like for the first time they can hear. It's mad. Like see like teenagers between like, I don't know, 15 and 18 on YouTube videos just sitting there. It's like, and they're saying hello, hello, and then they'll suddenly turn their head and they'll just start crying because they've never heard voices before. Yeah, it's crazy, the implants. Yeah, I can't imagine how overwhelming like noise must be the first time you hear it. Like in terms of like emotionally, it must be such a great feeling. Like imagine never being able to hear for like 15, 20 years of your life, and then being able to listen to music, bruh. It'd be like, it'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. What's up, Basham? Welcome to the stream. Crazy. I can't even imagine what that'd be like. I can imagine them crying if the first thing they hear is Oasis. I think it's just the first thing they hear is just someone saying, like, generally it's they're like someone from their family saying, like, talking, and you see them get quite emotional. And then the worst one is when afterwards they speak and they go, they're like, their facial reaction because they can hear themselves speak is like, I sound like that. You know, like how, like, you know, when you're younger, even when you're older, maybe, especially if you're not used to hearing it, but if you ever hear your own voice on like a playback of a recording or something, you're just like, what is this voice, bro? What is this voice? This ain't me. Who's this clown? Yeah. It's basically like hearing their reaction. I've listened to my own voice so many times that I don't hate it.
Good. Sounds
Hey, Michelle, countdown to the next badge officially begins. So you're 3 months away from the next badge. You're very, very close. Very, very close. Closing in. Closing in. 45k surgery. I mean, in America, in the UK, it's free. But yeah, oof. My mum has it 18k just for the implant. Yeah. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough. Some things in America are just like, yo. But yeah, we have farsight. We have farsightedness, hard to see far away. Yeah, correct. Bard from Dare to Dead, 1985 hearing music. I'm not seeing that one, I don't think. Question for you, Locke. I have my lieutenant levels all maxed, so is Conquest worth doing still? Yeah, just finish it. You get more tribute every day for doing it. And tribute is trainers, tribute is more military supplies, all that good stuff. All this good stuff in here. Sorry, you might have heard me burp there. I do apologize. In here, you get more silvers effectively. Food, not that important, but it might be important. But you get more trainers, more materials. But you do get more military supplies on the left-hand side. Used in upgrading the skills, your mythic fighters, you get more. Right now, yours is probably lower than mine. Right now, I get 1,173 per 15 minutes. And obviously, this is used for upgrading characters. Definitely worth. I paid 3k for laser surgery on my eyes 13-14 years ago. Best money I've ever spent. Yeah, so, some surgeries, like laser eye surgery, you do have to pay for in the UK. Opticians is a bit of a different. You can sometimes get a referral if it actually impedes your eyesight, as in you can't see without glasses. I think that you can get it done for free. But if you're doing it more just because you don't want to wear glasses, like I would basically have to do it, you generally have to spend some dollar. Or you could go private. We do have private hospitals in the UK. As much as we have free stuff, we do definitely have private. Private offers a couple of good things. Speed at which you get seen, much quicker. As in, like, you can be in the operating room in like 48 hours if you go private. Whereas if you don't go private, it could be like weeks, months, depending on the severity of what you've got. Private is also like, I don't know. My dad's got insurance from where he works, and he went private with something that he had an issue with, like he had a broken finger. Went to NHS for his broken finger, and they messed up one of his bones, as in they reset it, but they put the bone the wrong way round. And he'd still bend his finger, but it was just like kind of messed up. So they had to put the bone in, like flip the bone basically, and he got that done privately. And he just said, like, he was overnight in the hospital. It was all done and dusted within 72 hours, pretty much. That's crazy. Did you grab Joshua? That would is pretty good as well. It is an amazing well, honestly. Amazing. But no, I didn't. I haven't gone for Joshua. I've got 18 pulls. I think I'm going to hold off for attack characters now. I think there's going to be some attack characters coming up. We've had some mad defensive ones. Yeah. I understand that the surgery is free, but what about the implants and such? Everything would be free it just wouldn't necessarily be quick. I think they might prioritize people who have not influenced the issue with their hearing and stuff. So for instance, children, people born without being able to hear. But everything would be free. Under NHS, like, everything's free. It's just how quickly you can get it you're in a queue effectively with a lot of other people. So like, it's not life-threatening, so it won't happen quick. But if you wanted to pay thousands, which you would have to pay, it could be done next week, basically, by a separate, like a private hospital. My girl pulled Denise ×5 a couple of days ago. I'm so jelly I don't have one copy yet. I mean, I wouldn't, unless you've got the tokens, I wouldn't pull for her. Save your tokens for big pulls. I always recommend 18 pulls for Ultra and 24 for Advanced. Whether you buy your tokens, whether you get your tokens from crates, so on and so forth, events. If you try and get like the 5 times luck on rando pulls, it's just not worth, honestly. I'm glad NHS was quick for me. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's not life-threatening, it won't be quick. But yours was more life-threatening, Sina, so you're going to be seen quick. However, there is small things that make you bypass. Like, I walked into a hospital once and the emergency room was packed, and I went to the front of the queue, and that's because I had a temperature of something crazy. I can't remember what it was, and I wasn't sweating, so instantly they were just like, this guy's in trouble. If he's this hot and he's not sweating, like, I was just dry as a bone. My head was completely dry. Apparently I was so hot and so overheated that my sweat ducts were just all messed up. They gave me painkillers and put ice packs on me, and within about 5 minutes I actually started sweating. It was weird. But queuing is what Brits are best at, yeah. Yeah. Oh, actually, that was when I don't know if some of you might not have been around for this long, but there was a stream a long time ago, guys, where I was like, guys, I'm not feeling too good. It was like the Spider-Man scene. I'm not feeling too good. The next day I was in hospital for like the weekend, and it was that situation where I just couldn't sweat. It was really weird. I had a leg infection. It was messed. Oh, it was the whole. Oh man, I've told this story so many times. I'm not going to tell this story. But it was the issue where I kicked a dumbbell, basically. Oh man. But I bypassed an entire queue because they didn't know what the issue was. They thought it could have potentially been a brain injury, and I was just like, thanks. Or they thought maybe it could cause one. I don't know. She only had to do 2 pulls. That's still nice. That's nice. But I mean, was she going like for the freak luck, or did she have like 20 in the bank ready to go? Because it's a risky gamble otherwise. Easter Jesus got a buff on his sig move from turn 2 to turn 1. Wasn't it originally turn 1? I thought it was originally turn 1. Here in the US, they treat you in order of the number of bullet holes. Ah, goodness. It's been too long since a gate has happened. Do you guys remember in the S-Class era where there was a mess up like every 2 to 3 weeks? Like, genuinely, there was an intern in for that time who was just messing up 24/7. Like, every single event had something messed up with it. Like, we got something completely for free, or we could, like, I don't know. It was just going so wrong. Like, for, I would say, like a 6-month period, every time something came out, something was wrong. And it was a gate involved, like, every 2 to 3 weeks, it felt like. Every 2 to 3 weeks. But they have managed to fix that apparently. Okay, she told me she one pulled her off her first pull, and when she had enough to pull another pull, she got the ×5 first time ever for her. Nice. I would 100%. I know this, like, that's congrats. Well done. 100% safe for at least 18 pulls. That's just my recommendation. I have a video on my channel just showing like the rough chances of getting characters on the Ultra Wheel. And it's called Ultra Wheel versus Premier Wheel, you know, or like Ultra Wheel, New Ultra Wheel. And I go over the odds of getting like how many pulls it takes to get 5 characters on average, which is 18. So on and so forth. You can get unlucky, of course. You can get lucky, but it's just my recommendation. I generally don't pull unless I've got 18 pulls on Ultra. All the random sales too at weird hours. Yeah, and they did like 6-hour windows once, right? So like people who were in, oh no, wait, didn't they do like a sale of something once, right? And then it was like, oh, we messed up. Was it in the Mythic era? It was like, we messed up. And then they took it down, but loads of people bought it. But the time that they started the offer, all of Europe was asleep. Like, Americans got it, and only Americans that were online. And then it was just like, it was a bit of a mess up. That was the Mythic era, yeah. It was like right at the beginning, right? That was, I did some content on that, I think. Gates were kind of like, Gates are like top tier content, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I could go back on my channel and look at the Gate content. Everyone was always interested in a bit of Gate content. I could go over a Gate 24 hours after the Gate happened and people would want to watch it. My favorite was the Wolf Gate. Wasn't that like 100 pulls or something like that? If you had like a token, I can't remember. It was like, wasn't it the Conquest tokens or something? Is this I'm gonna just use my Holiday Heroes team. Man, we need a way to scroll up a little bit faster, I think. There we go. Just use this team. Oh, it's against humans. Oh, I mean, I don't know how that happened, but have they got passives? They do. Scumbags, scoombigs, and they've got Halo everywhere. Of course they do. Of course. Do I just let the payback? Oh no, I don't have to let the payback kill me. Oh. Lil. I guess this map gets stronger. I might have to build a different team because I'm not sure how good this team is. Is it the same team over and over and over again, or do they switch it up? What else would it be in Mythic era? That's why you got such an advantage on everyone, is it? Man, I'm one-shotting everything. I guess I could have potentially like one-shot everything, and yeah, I could have. It's kind of whatever though. I'm having buyer's remorse with Joshua, but had to have him since he was my name. Joshua's good. I put him with Wang Fa. Oh, my chat's disconnected, it says, guys. Let me refresh my chat. Okay, my chat's down, guys, but my stream's up. How do I know if chat's messed up for you guys? It's impossible for me to know. This is weird. Ah, chat's back. There we go, I can see it. Chat's back. Was it messed up for you guys too, or is it just me? No, it's weird. I had to refresh a couple of times. That was odd. It's messed up on my TV, but not my phone. It's in and out. That's weird. It like said reconnecting you to chat. I was like, uh-oh. YouTube suddenly having problems. I'm surprised they don't have more problems, honestly. What was the question? I think they should put up an S-Class tokens for a wheel to put S-Class characters easier. I think they definitely should make getting S-Class characters easier. But I guess they still make money from it somehow, because otherwise they would have changed things up. I remember the one crate where they... where people got a character for free because they had a crate. Oh, that was a war crate in Bradley, wasn't it? Man, I felt sorry for Bradley, but at the same time, hell no. like people from Bradley were basically catching up with people and overtaking them in like one war. It was the most crazy crate ever. Proper mess up. It reminded me of Wendygate. It was literally Wendygate to a certain extent. Wendygate was something else. My brother actually got in on Wendygate. I went to bed. When he told me about it, I was like, what? He said, yeah, I had like 400 Wendy's. Bruh. Man, I need to like write some of these down. I don't want to forget these. Good. J Floyd, have you played the first Star Wars? If you played the first Star Wars, I think you should get the second Star Wars. If you haven't played the first one, then I'd get Dead Island personally. There was another question. I put him with Wang Fa, Joshua, Jesus, 2K, Zoo, Vance. That sounds alright. That sounds good to me. If I was to get him, I'd probably put him on a Wang Fa team. He needs a HP leader. And most leaders are HP, but he needs a HP leader. The last stage is hard. It's just the same team over and over again. It's not too much of a problem. I guess the stats just start getting higher and higher and higher. At the moment, I'm just SRing it, you know, basic attacks. Suggest a series to build defenses going over strength and weaknesses. Of what? Of what? And it's now back on the TV. Welcome back. How are you settling in, by the way, in Sweden, Bretland? Is it going alright? I can't imagine learning another language, man. I can barely speak English, I'll be honest. I know that's like an old school English joke, everyone tells it. Barely speak English, mate, what are you talking about? I only speak 2 languages, English and bad English. You know? But languages are just not for me, man. Languages are just not for me. Dead Island all day long, yeah. Played first Star Wars, but never Dead Island 1. I don't know how much you need to play Dead Island 1, but... yeah. 7K. Last stage changed his team. Okay, I'll try and take it on with this team. This team has got limited control and no normalize. Sounds fantastic, right? You know, if Yuletide Ezekiel was of the Holiday Heroes, oh my goodness, this team would be sick. I just put Yuletide Zeke instead of Abraham. This would be a sick team. Like, legit, that's all it's missing. I mean, I know I could still do that. But in terms of, like, having that full team of Holiday Heroes, that would be sick, honestly. It would be sick. I switched him out with Peacekeeper and I lasted longer in War, so now I'm not sure. You generally want to do Peacekeeper and Andre in the same team, generally speaking. Those two kind of go hand in hand. Just like the strongest fast characters you've got, you want to put in a team with Martinez. Just because HP bonus. Like Martinez and Joshua work really well together with Wang Fa lead because you'll give so much HP to Joshua that his bonus HP proc will be crazy high. Really, really high. Thanksgiving Dead is underrated. By who? I think he's good. I used him for a while. I tested him out and I thought he was pretty good. I used him in a team with Raven and I can't remember who else. We're just doing basic attacks and wrecking so hard. I don't know, it seems pretty easy so far. They really want to hit Eva. Chat's disconnected, guys. I'm not refreshing my chat. We'll see if it just automatically refreshes. I'll entertain you with my speak. That's what I'm meant to do, right? As a content creator. I don't feel any pressure. No extra pressure right now. None at all. Like literally, there's nothing's changed. It's just you guys can't type and then suddenly I feel mad pressure. Successfully connected. There we go. It's just having hiccups, guys. It's just having a problem. Happens now and again, I've heard. Never happened to me, but it's happened to the YouTube chat. Disconnected. He's awesome. Yeah, especially if you team up with like one other strong character. Him and Titan in the same team is primo. 30% attack boost. Really, really nice. Before I got Laura, it was great. But then once I got Laura, obviously, it's a bit more speed demon style. I look Andre, PK, and Angel together because they are still hard to kill times. Yeah, Angel can be a bit difficult. People can just kind of forget about her and, yeah. Or we can type and Lock can't see, so we can say what we want and not get banned. I mean, you can risk it. But YouTube generally can see what you type. Risky business. Risky business. Oh, they're getting tanky now. Does he revive? He's scumbagging well does. Best Joshua team I built. Davey. Josh. Yeah, I mean, yeah. He's built for that team. Why have you put Carl 2K in a Davey team, though? Aaron and Jesus 2K. Surely you've got better options than Carl 2K in that team. Like, what is Carl adding to that team? He doesn't give normalized resist because there's no strong characters. I'm pretty sure he just does it to strong characters, right? But you're losing a lot of his kit and he's not getting leader bonus. I can't remember if it gives it to strong characters only though. Damn you, revive. At least you're not doing what this defense team's doing, putting Davey not even as a leader. Another revive, yeah. I mean, have you got Nor? You could put Nor in that team. Davey gives HP to all. Does he? I thought he gave it to alert and fast only. Or is it HP to all and alert and fast get defense? I mean, I'm still trying to utilize as much as possible. It is nice to have a passive though, a passive reviver. They're the worst or best, depends how you see them. Passive revivers are the best. Okay, last stage. Is this? Oh, is it a boss stage? Is that why it's difficult? Yeah. I mean, it's not that bad. That's what I like to see. See ya later. Someone give me focus. Focus is gonna appear somehow. How am I getting focus? I know I get focus somehow, but who gives focus to my team here? Not sure I can remember. Come on, just die! Holiday Hero team. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Sig move. I wish some tunes had a secondary buff that triggered on, say, like Aaron plus Eric or Shio plus Zeke. I mean, like combo buffs. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I like how you changed your name. I was like, I just nearly read out your name as it is, and it was just, I was like, oh damn, it's the second one. Long time that I could sneak away and say hi. It's all good. It's all good. I saw your comment on my my PC is dead, like community post. I appreciate it. Has he got defense bonus right now? Yeah. It's all good though. Carl 2K has a passive revive. Does give damage over time, resistance to all enemies. Yeah. Get my purple icon in 7 days. Hype. It's up to you what you want to do. You can save your like announcement until then. Man, look at this. I should have lost that, but Erica got me through. That meme. But yeah, I kind of agree, J Floyd. I kind of agree. Okay, that remote wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Okay, what can we get out of that? Which one is it? Aftermath. I can get some of these crates. They open straight away, right? Okay, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. 1,000. 1,000. If I get 100k, I'll do 6 pulls. Tried to bait the game. Didn't work. Didn't work. Bloody eggs. Odds, guys. I got Green Jesus. Not sure what to do with him yet. I have in limbo on my tower team. I think I'm not going to use Jesus in my Denise team. I've come up with 4 other characters I'm going to use in my Denise team, and Jesus is going to be in a different team. I think Jesus might go in. I think Jesus might go with Alpha instead. Thinking of doing that. Green Jesus is a circuit. I know. But it's a sacrifice I have to make. What's up, Seren? Thanks for tuning in. Look, you said enemies. I hope no character gives to enemies. Excuse me. Like if I can get rid of this team. I think it's going to be like medics, tanks. It's probably going to be everything but damage dealer. It's just a rough idea. But issue is no real kill potential on this team, right? No real kill potential. Does she get defense? Yo, she does. Look at all those defense numbers, man. 80k plus on like multiple characters. And he's got 58k and he hasn't even got a weapon in his hands. That's mad. And the weapon I'll put in his hands is the absolute defense. Look at that. HP's a bit low though. Why don't I have any HP on defense? Yeah, HP on defense. Carl's on modded, I think. Yeah. And she's not even leveled. She's not even leveled up. Look at that. She's level 387. I'll finish leveling her tonight. You're doing the team build, just made that series. Okay. Fine. It's just, yeah, well. I'm having trouble with placing Eastages as well, yeah. If I use those characters, I can't have them here anymore. I mean, my Alpha team was probably my worst, honestly. My Jesus is not upgraded much yet. I don't have leveled one at all now. And then there's no other strong characters, right? There's no other strong characters. That's it. It's all the ones I used on the other team are the only strong characters that are decent. Unless, like, do you think he could have a comeback on, like, a team? He isn't that bad. I don't know. His stat balance is maybe just trash. Because if he gets the defense bonus... Let's have a little look. Who would I remove? That's the problem. If I have to keep Circuit, otherwise it's just not good enough. I don't think I can remove him, can I? I mean, maybe I remove her, but I don't think that I'm gonna. But possibly. She's the only one that can survive without Circuit fairly okay. This is him unmodded for defense. That being said, he hasn't got a weapon actually. Let me just check. I can give him the revive weapon. Because he's got, doesn't he have taunt? 70k defense. He has taunt line, and then he has 40% chance to. It's actually better than 40%. I don't think I maxed it. I have maxed it. 40% chance to taunt the attacker when attacked. And then there'll be some kill potential. Corner comeback. He literally cannot be used without Circuit though. Can try Marcus and Dante's back. Yeah, I used this one. Dante's. Although Marcus, I don't think I have the Marcus one. I have this other one. Oh, is that Marcus? I have Kelly's. Bit better chance to revive. Cannot be death downed. What does this one give? Critical damage reduction. That's attack team. That's pretty much it, right? That's pretty much it. And then that way her taunt weapon would work. And we can mess around. And then I can put... Then I can put her in this team. And now we need tanks, basically everything but you. 2. Like, none of these have kill potential except Alpha, right? Cleanse, revive, cleanse, revive, no kill potential. Double outlasts. He doesn't self-revive, does he? Oh no, he does. He has the halo. Oh, this could be annoying. And then maybe like... Oh, this is just a crazy revive team. There's 3 revivers here. But this wouldn't work very well in a tower because you could probably beat it by time. Maybe that team. I'll have to mess around with that. Need to remod it though. Not sure if he's modded. He's not. Yeah, have to have a good fiddle. I don't like building defense teams. It's nowhere near as fun. Green Marcus for stun. Oh, you mean actually Green Marcus? Yeah. Does Green Marcus has a stun passive, right? I was like, yeah, I'm using his bat. Where is the team I built? Use Marcus instead of him. Probably better defense stats. Also, getting a massive defense boost, and he gets damage based off of his defense. So, maybe better. Do need to give him a... Oh, he's actually got pretty good stats already. 100k defense. I think he's got quite a lot of defense here. I'll have to figure out what I'm doing here. But yeah. Maybe. He's definitely kill potential there as well. I could also use him in Alpha team. He's still got... I mean, maybe he doesn't... Maybe he does need to be teamed up with Circuit. No, I mean, he doesn't. His stats are alright. His stats are alright. To be fair. I'll just leave this team the way it is to the time being so I remember Connor, but... Yeah. That Alpha team is prone to dots. I'm pretty sure... Doesn't Eric have dot reduction? Or is... I remember it wrong. Don't forget that it's got 2 characters with Outlast and also a full team cleanse on one of those Outlasts. So potentially I could maybe mod against it. And yeah, maybe mod against it. Who was I looking at? Eric. I can't remember Eric's kit too well. I haven't faced Eric too many times, to be honest. I think people didn't pick up Eric just because he was released like within 2 months of what's her name, Sophia. So people were just like, nah. Yeah, tough teammates get 100% bleed resistance. So the tough characters get bleed resistance. but they will get burned. So I potentially could go for some burn resists. But yeah. That's a stall team. I've tried everything I can with Denise being weaknesses at low HP, no bonus HP, terrible third slots. William gives bonus HP, but no initial bonus HP is fine because you're protected by circuit. So if your team gets like heavily one shot, they're just going to revive back, and then the bonus HP will come. Like if I set it as my friendly defense and then just defend versus it. Is it already my friendly defense? Don't think it is. Okay. If we just take any team, we'll just take the team we took it for. And then I defender versus it. It should get bonus HP off of turn 1. Not much though. What's his based off attack? When this character performs a critical attack, all teammates get 25% of this character's attack. Yeah. It's not really that much. If anything, like getting a little bit of bonus HP like this is detrimental because you're basically buffing Sophia. 6k bonus HP. I mainly got him there for the burn bleed resist. So you can't whittle it down quick. All strong teammates get 50% defense at the start of each wave. 3 minutes, 7,000 exhaust. Yeah, and look, they're so close to rushes already. Like if I would have done any attacks off of turn 1, they would have all had rushes. He's got his rush already somehow. Oh, 48 AP, that's why. I wonder if I one-shot William, do you think they still get the AP bonus when he's dead? I can't remember if they do. I know they used to get the bonus reduction. Do they still get the AP bonus here? I mean, it's hard to tell. I need to steal away the Halo. It doesn't look like they get their AP bonus anymore. But they used to get, they still got the dot reduction, didn't they, when he died? That was the whole problem. That was the whole problem. Okay, let's buy those mods, guys. Oh, this reset, did it? I'll buy these. I might as well buy these because it's not too expensive. I think I'm going to buy these mods. Or do I buy one mod and the weapon? Seeing this has got me thinking on the weapon now. Don't ever miss the weapon. Damn it. I need 700. And I'm going to get 1500. I mean, I guess. We'll see what we get in the RNG here, though. Attack mods. I'll buy the blowtorches as well. Just cause. Get the weapon. Yeah, I'll get the weapon. I'll get it on my Thursday stream, or maybe it might have to be before. Let me double check. I was like, oh no, there's quite a little bit of time left. That's the wrong weapon. 4 days. Yeah, I can buy it on my Thursday stream then. Let's see what we get on this mod, guys. Guaranteed attack set. You can wipe out the Denise team with Red Rosita. Yeah. Although I have absolute defense and stun on defense on some of those characters, so it's not going to be as straightforward. Okay. Attack set. Let's see what we get. Anything offensive or any kind of like debilitating will be nice. Attack versus, you know. Crit multiplier. Attack on attack, sure. But any debilitating resist will be nice. It's close. It's close. It was nearly there. It was nearly there. It's funny. I found a place for that mod that I got the day when I got proper done. This mod, because obviously she doesn't need attack versus if you're going to utilize her main, but I don't think I'm finding a place for the other one. Attack set, defense versus strong. I mean, you never know. You never know. There was this character which I did quite similar with. Oh, she's my third highest character. This character I did defense versus fast on because she didn't need attack versus to utilize her burn. So I mean, there's potential in the future it could be usable. It's not exactly a mod that I want, though. If I'm honest, let's be honest, not a mod that I want. Saw people, yeah, that's been from like the War Champions before last because of part of his kit. What is it? Impair, daze, and stun one character. I think he has on his passives. I don't think I do. I have Dario to LB3 now. I don't think I've raised him though. Let me see. Yeah, at the start of each wave, 100% chance one enemy gets stun, daze, and impair for 2 turns. Now you could theoretically put him in like a tower team with a team that can kill people. So theoretically, him with like a maybe like him with an alpha lead would be good because alpha's slow, but when she pops off, the infection can be decent. Yeah, thanks, Cygnus. Poopy emoji for sure. I used to use Dario on alpha defense, but Sophia is that team's weakness to a certain extent. But if she gets dazed, she's in a lot of trouble, honestly. And daze is something that she doesn't really have much control over, you know. She has control over impair, and she hasn't control over like exhaust, as long as she doesn't get too much AP gain. Like honestly, if I could re-roll my Sophia, I would. And I would not upgrade one of her things. Which one? So if you haven't got Sophia, guys, and she comes back around and you pull for her, it might be worth not upgrading this particular passive. This one, Massive Mill. If you don't upgrade this, you've got 0 problems against these teams. 0. Because her signature move will cleanse her own exhaust if she has it off of turn 1. Like, it's no problem. But this, she can theoretically gain enough AP to nuke herself off of turn 1 if there's too many medics on the defense and she gets it. What's the consensus on Leprechaun aim? Not that great, honestly. Not that great. I use him in a Holiday Heroes team just to test out, but I would say he's not like too amazing. I think this guy has potential to be better, like stronger. But honestly, strong teams are a bit slow at the moment. They don't have much speeds. Like, it was taking me like turn 1 to kill 1 character, whereas like in my main team I'm killing like 3 turn 1 minimum. And a lot of the time just turn 1 in teams. Who am I looking for right now? Abe. Where is he? Oh, he's down. Yeah. But honestly, in a full Holiday Heroes team, he does have some... He is decent. You know, he's okay. But, otherwise, yeah. Kind of a swing and a miss. Weaken your tunes to win. Honestly, that is something that sometimes can be a problem for me. If I attack a team and they're weaker than I expect them to be, sometimes it can mess up my sequence, you know? Like a lot of the time what I've been doing recently is I've been coming up against teams with my main team, right? And when I come up against a Rick lead, which I'll try and find, I can Sig move Rick with Sophia, and Rick generally survives it because he can have quite a lot of bonus HP, right? And he'll generally survive this, but then there'll be times I come up against a Rick that won't survive it, and it just wasted one of my attacks, you know? And it's annoying. Whereas now I can just command her, and I can take out both lines. Generally, I would take out both lines, but I'm not going to do that because she's going to survive it. But generally, I'd be able to take out both lines. On Erica, is it better attack blue or defense blue? Got both Paragon. I got 3 attack blue and no red. I went for defense versus blue because she doesn't get any attack versus on her signature move, and I mainly built her to be good Sig. And also, yeah, like the team up here, like when she's in the team, I know she's gonna absorb and I'm never gonna one-shot, but that's actually fine. You know, I've kind of like built that with that in mind. I built that with that in mind. And also I've come to the consensus as well that Jesus and Sebastian Milton in the same team is actually a good team, because I generally hard focus Sebastian Milton off of turn 1. It just is the way. And then if Jesus is in the team, he can cleanse Sebastian Milton and he can wreck a line if I don't need him. And I can't realistically, like in my team at least, I can't ransack Sebastian Milton and normalize Jesus in the same turn, so it can slow me down a little bit. I think there are some, like I think Sebastian Milton and Jesus behind a Davy would be really strong. I've never seen the Sebastian Milton used behind Davy, which is weird because he gets, if you kill him off of turn 1, he'll just revive himself with the Halo and then he'll use his Sig. And then if you'd have to hard control him, but if it's Jesus in the team, he can cleanse him. Like that, those 3 together, honestly, I think would be really, really strong. The other two, I don't know who they'd be. Maybe like, I don't know. Actually, I don't know honestly. But yeah, those 3 could be really strong together. Like pure kill potential and defense teams kind of rare. I'm running Davy, Sebastian, Eris, Zoo, Z's 2K. Yeah, that could be pretty decent. What does Zoo do? Is it like when you take out Zoo, other people get Halo? Something like that. Are scavenger camps any good these days? Not really. I think they might have some trainers in it. I don't do scav missions, and I haven't done scav missions for months. It could be good for the 100k mission if you're low on trainers. Not for mythics, but like you can level up 6-star characters slowly if you're trying to like conserve like food and stuff, and then that way you can just tear them up and then turn them into silvers. You know, that could be a good way. Just something to do with your 100k mission. What about you guys? Do any of you do scav missions? I think they could definitely improve scav camps. And I don't mean like just make the rewards better. I think they could actually completely, like the idea of building a team and then sending it out on a scav mission could potentially be really good if it wasn't just so basic. Do you remember when it first came out, everyone was analysing the text and seeing what was written and stuff, and it didn't really mean anything. It just was giving you the indication of the result. The potential of scav missions was pretty high, but they were okay, but it was basic. You know what I always wanted to see in this game was like, did anyone ever play Marvel Strike Force? Because in Marvel Strike Force you used to do this thing with your faction, and you used to go out and you used to go like your allegiance, whatever it was called, and a certain amount of people would join this particular thing. I don't know what it was called, but it was PvE, so not PvP, but PvE, and there were these multiple lines, and each person went down their own line. You could go down the same line as someone, but if you did that, it actually messed up the fight, because everyone had to go down a separate line, because you had to 100% this thing, and then you got a bonus. I always thought it'd be a cool idea if like you could have a faction mission sort of deal that worked the same way, but as a faction you like went to an abandoned town, and everyone had to like clear their part of the town, effectively air quoting looting the town, but you're killing walkers as you go, really hard walker teams, and maybe characters get exhausted as they go, so you can only maybe use characters like on 2 stages. So like your roster will just get smaller and smaller as it goes. Maybe like depending on the difficulty is how exhausted they get. So for instance, instant exhaust for the entire team on the hardest version, and then maybe like 1 character gets exhausted per stage on the easiest version, but obviously reward scale. And then like if you complete 100% of clearing the town of walkers, you get like effectively maybe RNG loot, like, oh, you found a safe in the bank, or, you know, or whatever. I guess a safe in the bank's actually not going to be too good in the apocalypse, but you know what I mean, like, oh, the freezers were still working in the grocery store. You know what I mean? Just something random like that. I don't know. Just pouring myself a drink, guys. So that's the scav tokens. Oh yeah, scav tokens are in there actually. Yeah, there we go. I mean, that's reasonably worth doing. That one's worth doing. Can I just insta-skip it as well? There we go. Scav tokens. Or salvage tokens even, yeah. That's about it though, right? That's the only one. Prestige doesn't do anything. Maybe ray cans. Like if you're short on ray cans. Yeah, that's anything I could think of. I think there's a Wellcan one in here. I'm not sure. Oh, it's so sparkly. All the bubbles. You ever played Age of Apocalypse? They could do certain bubbles. Certain team give different bonuses. You mean like allegiance buffs? No, I've not played it. What would you guys think of an expansion on roles? I think that'd be kind of cool. But this is the important thing they'd have to do. They'd have to bring choice to the expansion. So for instance, right? Sophia, right? She's a support character. Because she's support, she gets I can't remember what it's actually called. Cunning. Which is like, it's non-selective. I'm gonna get cunning, you're gonna get cunning. The only thing that's different is some people might have decided to max it. I didn't think it was worth maxing, you know? But then imagine they brought out like a tree, like kind of like mods, right? And let's say maybe you have like 3 options, and you have maybe a certain amount of skill points to spend on those 3 options, and they can boost certain parts of the buffs. But the 3 buffs are allocated to support, and then there's 3 buffs allocated to damage roll. So like you can have like it's almost like hybrid. You ever played like RPG games like Icewind Dale and like Dungeons and Dragons style PC games? A lot of time you can like main class be like a warrior, but then you can also secondary class and be like I don't know, a mage, that sort of thing. You guys were talking about secondary benefits, yeah. Hey, did I say hello, Tex? What's up, bruv? I think it's time we finally finish my gold missions now that You Got Lucky isn't used. I forgot I still have like 5. Yeah, I can't believe I just unmodded her, man. Fortunately, I think it's like all my best mods. But why did I press the unmod button, man? Why did I do it? I can't remember what I put in this bottom left hand corner on her, actually. Isn't there just no good mod? I think I had attack versus tough here. I don't think I've changed it since my guide, so if I really need to I can go check that. No, I didn't have attack versus tough. What did I have? Oh, attack versus alert. Almost definitely. Almost definitely attack versus alert. 99.99. This is going to be like a 60%. I think anyway. I think that's it. What did I have here, man? Hit reset. Oh. I use the all unequip all thing. And when you unequip all I guess it applies it. Oh goodness. One sec. I can't think what I had down there. Okay, let's apply this for the time being. What did I have down here? Did I have attack while impaired? I might have, just because like, just to make her... Oh no, it doesn't work on her signature move, does it? It does not work on her signature move. Attack while slowed. That doesn't work on her signature move either. Because my idea would be like just buff. This would buff her sig move massively, but it doesn't work because she cleanses first. It wasn't days. I don't know what I did here, honestly. Nothing really makes... Like, I think they should come out with like more new auxiliary mods. We need a full animal allegiance, or like maybe just like one human and like loads of loads of different pets, and he could be like a zookeeper or something. Oh no, wait, we kind of had that, didn't we? Isn't that like, was a Zeke a zookeeper, or did he just wander into a zoo? I can't remember. I don't remember what I had here, guys. Maybe it doesn't matter. I did attack my impaired for later in the fight. Yeah, but no matter what, when she uses her SIG, it doesn't work, right? It worked with basic attacks, but this character recovers from all penalties, and then she does her damage. So she'll cleanse, then do damage. So SIG won't get boosted. Although I don't know if it would actually have boosted anyway. Let's see the wording. Increase attack when this character is impaired. Yeah, it's just attack, so I guess it doesn't matter if you're dealing damage or if you're doing attack-based SIGs. Man, I'm really getting hungry for turkey right now. Don't know why. Basic attacks, that's all it's going to boost. But yeah. Yeah, it doesn't get any boost, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, it literally is just... Yeah. Jilson, you wanna be wrecked? Is that what you're saying? Wherever you are. Didn't I beat you in my burn team? No. William's there. William. How many medics have you got? One. What is it? 7,000. So I take 14,000 maim. Oh, I took the wrong team. I wonder how this is going to do actually. She does sigma reduction, right? I think she does sig move reduction. Yeah, man, Agent 46 does no damage against greens. Although I have attack versus green, apparently. Which is kind of, oof, I forgot about that. I really did forget about that. So, wait a sec. That was my B. That was my bad. I don't have the confused weapon on him. One more after this, Denise. I want to see Davey. Yeah. This is the team I use against. Who is it? Man, Zeke does like decent damage, you know. I'm NGL. NGL. Zeke does decent damage. I don't know why Sophia had no turn for 3 turns. Okay, let me take a team. One sec. Didn't scroll up enough. Okay. First turn. We need to just get decaps. He has stun resist. Doesn't matter. Who has exhaust right now? I can't see the exhaust. Exhaust is on Titan, and I've only got 2 of it. I can't. Oh yeah, I guess I cleansed it. I'm gonna try and get the kill on her. And mad tanky. It's mad. It's mud. It's mud. She got taunt. She does. I just killed my Titan, I think. No. We're alive. We're alive. Zeke, Shiva, Brutus, Carl's, Owl, and Ghost. Oh, right, yes, the animals. I was like, wait, what? And this is tanking quite well. Honestly, I haven't built a team to go up against these yet. I might actually bring I might bring Kenny out, you know? It's potential that Kenny might get Davey. Same sort of deal, honestly, but the Halo off of turn 1 is mad frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. Not lying to you, mate. Did I not steal it? No. Laupo. Kenny gives Kenny also fair exhaust resist. Yeah, pretty much. The stack. How many buffs has he got? How did I not steal it there? He's not got any. Where did I go wrong? Where did it all go wrong, guys? Where did it all go wrong? Or did he got defense while stunned? Nope. Where did it go wrong? You not got cleanse on your... Oh, he must have removed normalize. How did I not steal his defense last time? How did I not steal his defense last time? Genuinely baffled, mate. Baffled. Let me try a different team against that. I think one of the best teams you can use against against those teams is Shane Lead. Do I not have any Shane Lead teams anymore? Yeah, not really a good team, but because you can make Shane rush turn 1. Let me just put in Shane on this team. And then Shane can kill 3 turn 1. In the right circumstance. Where is he? Or 4 even. Don't think he's modded. Oh no, he is. Kinda. Kinda. But that was it. Bonus HP. Bonus HP was the evil. There we go. Shane versus Davey's nice. Well, it doesn't look like it because he got 3rd highest damage, but yeah. Bonus HP is nasty. Who should I remove for Joshua? If you've got a Paragon resist, stun resist mod, I would remove Nor. Personally. You're going to have a lot of early control with Lao Po. People got to focus on Sebastian. I don't. Woden. Davy's a defense leader, right? Like defense buff. Not HP. Where is he HP? Oh, he's both. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, it's a hard decision. Maybe try Lao Po if you then. 75%. Yeah, but you got like you gotta reduce it by 40% always. Basically. And there is actually someone out there who has it basically, isn't it? This dude's trader. Control with stun on his passive. It may not do anything. May not land. Who would go good with Joshua? Joshua would be good in a team with Marcus. Because then he can't get stunned turn 1. So he'll always proc his specialist skill and always give bonus HP. Those two together could work really well. Wang Fa leads, Marcus, and Joshua. And then don't know who else could synergize in there. Don't have any weapons, so I need to upgrade. I think we're just going to go for 55% attack here, actually. Actually, no. We go for 1535, right? It's going to make his rush is not as good, but make him a better support. Crates. Is that all I needed? Or did I only have 1 crate? I thought it said 4. I thought it said I had 4 crates. Yeah, trader stun is rando. Correct. Nearly reset the wrong thing. Dun, 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 dun. I still use Razzo on defense. Honestly, I like Razzo. I mean, I was so happy that I could use him on my faction assault team. It was sick. Man, this is becoming an expensive upgrade. What I'm going for is I forget that I actually need an RNG on the third slot as well. Watch it take forever to get the 5%, and then I get the RNG on the third slot. Of course, I don't have materials. Oh, I do. Running that roadmap was so worth. Well, hey! Unbelievable. And then now we want to change this. Let's see if we get lucky. Oh, we get a crit. Yeah. First try. I gotta do some tests here. That's gonna be some tests for a video. Davey, Cole 2K, Jesus 2K, Aaron, and Joshua. I don't think Moon has Aaron. Do us all a favour and spend 15 minutes selling your dupes to get rid of all those locked weapons. Yeah, but those dupes are like... Some of them are like this. When you get a ×5 at the worst time possible. Yeah, I'm not even lying, it was like the last pull, I think. I can't remember. Agent as well. I mean, ×5 is nice. I wish I could do something with the dupes. You know? I'll take 2 with Harrison. Yeah, Harrison was the worst. his videos on my channel. It's funny because I was getting ×5s and then I finally got another ×5. I think it's called the worst ×5 ever. That's the title of the video. Because you know when I do my pulls, sometimes you hear me say like, guys, I don't get any luck because it's the last pull I need for the last pity. I just don't want any luck in that pull. You don't want to get any luck in that pull. And I think I didn't say it for the last pull. On a 30, it was a 30 pull. Like I went full pity, and on the 30th pull, I think I got a ×5. Or it was on the 29th, and I did 30 for like, there was a mission or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, it was grim. It was grim. What can I do? Just gotta hope. Well, hope and well, see. He's going to be usable in some way other than just getting one gil bit, which just seems kind of underwhelming. I reckon I should get like 5k advanced tokens back for each dupe of an advanced character, you know? I watched that. Yeah, I need to go back and watch the... I don't watch some of my videos when it's that traumatic. What's up, Eternal? Welcome to the stream. Okay, what else are we buying? I cleared out one of the stores. Dead rabbits. All cleared out. Bloody eggs. We're going to go for the weapon. I would have liked to have got the avatar, but yeah, not at that cost. There's no way I'm sacrificing, you know, actual rewards for an avatar. I think the avatar should have been about 100. The cost of 4 blowtorches is still like high in my opinion. We've done that. Challenge shop. Do you think it's worth getting a second Andre? I was actually thinking about this. You can upgrade his first passive. Oh no, wait. You can't get him to tier 4, can you? Can I get him to tier 4, or can I leave him at... Do I have to leave him at tier 1? If I can get him to tier 4, I might, you know. Stop it. You already have a copy of this character higher tier. You may only tier out one of each character. Tap the button. Yeah, and then give me the higher tier character, then boom. Is his tier 1 good? If his tier 1 was 30% defense, I'd maybe do it. Very, very, very maybe. Can still level him up to 721. No, you can't. You can level him up to 125, sorry. My bad. He's automatically 721 because of my lieutenants. I think his first one was bonus HP, something or other. This character gets 15% bonus HP. Yeah, it's a shame. I rewatched the video where I got baited by 4 stars here. Did you ever get the 6-star? I can't even remember. You have to leave it at that 1. Yeah. Definitely need to return. Yeah, I feel the same. If I pull to 3 pities and I get a ×5, I've got 8 characters. Like the pities effectively have given me nothing. Yeah. I've done all the road maps right. East Optimus, done as much as I can. We're gonna get tons more of this stuff. Anyone got lucky on those crates yet? I can do FA, can't I? FA. Man, my token rewards are bad. Bid. BAD. Yeah, off elite characters, it was S-Class Hero, but still, at least you got it. I bet you were happy still, you know? You say it was S-Class Hero, but I bet you were happy. Like, I genuinely was happy when I got, like, Harper. The 6-star. Because she was a cool 6-star, you know? It wasn't the S-Class Hero, but... You know. Star unlock, baby. What other characters in the S-Class era? I still haven't got Wanderer actually. I wanted to get Wanderer S-Class. I got quite a lot of his cards, I think, and I think I ignored his cards from the event because I knew I couldn't get him, and I got two copies of May because she gave the most like tokens. Yeah. Can't think of anyone else really. I was super happy about getting. Oh, there was a 5-star Maggie. Does anyone remember the original 5-star Maggie who gave bonus HP? She was a war reward, I think, first, and I always wanted her. And then I got her, like, I can't remember when. I think it might have legitimately been in the S-Class era. But, yeah, that was cool to get. Also, Jose, I think, was another character I wanted to get. I think he was a war reward character as well. There we go to the boss. He's got to do the boost. War Awards. They used to give characters for War Awards. It sounds good, but it just went to this, and this was when it was only All Out War AOW. It sounds good, but it just went to the same faction every time. Like, there was very little competition for characters in wars. There was just a whale faction in every region, and it went to that faction because there was no transfers. People have proper rose-tinted glasses when they think of that era. It was bad. Real bad. Die. What was the first horrible defense everyone remembers? Honestly, like, just normal gameplay was like 3 Sandys. The alert 3-star was the first time I was like, yo, this is a joke. That I can really remember. Back when War had a good reason to play. That's what I mean. That's rose-tinted glasses. It was only a good reason to play for the whales who would win. What everyone else got was nowhere near as good. You know? 4-star tokens, basically. Otherwise, I can't really think of any teams that were like crazy good. Maybe like the Andrea defense teams, like 3 5-star Andreas, a revived Jesus, and a command or something. What's up, Steve? Absolute Defense Conrad. I had the 5-star version of Conrad. Oh man. I used to actually get luck in this game like mad before I started streaming. When I started streaming, my luck all went. I got streamer luck in reverse. It did come back in Mythic era, not gonna lie. Feels good. For legitimately years, I had terrible luck in this game. The worst. I slightly changed up the positions for this one. It's weird. I thought they saved the teams. Did it not save the teams? I thought that's what it did. It's changed up the positions for some reason. Wish I could get that luck. Yeah, my mythic era luck has been, not gonna lie, kind of crazy. Revive. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Six-star Lydia, the first was mine. I had a 6-star Lydia. She was legit. Man, I might have to go back and check like those pulls. I remember getting Alice. Oh my god, I must have done an 80 pull for Alice, then like multiple 40 pulls for her in separate occasions, and didn't get her, and just got her from a random lucky 1 pull. Oh man, that was nuts. Multi-Zac teams. Yeah, the teams that didn't need a defense leader. Was it 2 Zacs, Doc Stevens, and like 2 Negans? It's like, yeah. No thanks. I think that was the team anyway. You did like 200 plus it's across like multiple videos, yeah. I was running out of thumbnail ideas, you know. And then I finally got her. I think I got her in the S-Class era. But like, actually I don't think it was the S-Class era, because I also did a 10 pull for Amber, and I had Amber and Alice for quite a little while in the end of the 6-star era. Amber was great fun. I never got that crazy luck. I think I even did like a level up video, right, where I recorded me leveling her up and sped it up with music and stuff. Oh man, I remember I used to do that. Oh goodness. Good night, Cygnus. Thanks for tuning in, man. Have a sleep well. Let's ignore some of Moon's luck. What a poor YouTuber, no luck. I mean, he's had luck. He got a ×5 recently, I'm pretty sure. Have to go check out his channel, guys, to find out on what. Amber was awesome, yeah. Her weapon was crazy good, wasn't it? Like massive, like execute. It was like bonus damage if they had less than a certain amount of HP. A lot of the time it's just, and she had follow-up, right? Oh man, so good. And but I will say one thing, because I had Alice, I did kind of mess up to a certain extent, and I took James in this region rather than Krista, and I took Krista in my other region. I'll have to check out Amber's weapon. I think it was an execute weapon. It was either like bonus attack when someone had less than a certain amount of HP, or it was when they had more. I can't remember. But she used the wreck card. It was kind of like S-Class Brutus. He was kind of crazy too. Let me just do the last attack here. Let's get it done. Doing and dusted. Here comes Kenny, the helicopter destroyer. Just going around killing multiple pieces of a helicopter. Yeah. Oh man. Do you remember Green Heath? If you want to flashback, go on my channel and go back to my like 3rd video released. It was called Gateway Pools. It was an event called the Gateway event, and I got 5-star Heath off of that. Now, I didn't realize how good he was. I never had a command before, so I didn't really know how good commands were at the time. It's one of my first ever videos on my channel, and I pulled that Heath. He was great, yeah. But the goat of the 5-star era for me was SR Zeke. Like, absolute goat. Unquestionable. Wales used him, free to play used him. Goat. And then he was a support character in attack teams. Goat. Absolute goat. SLZ was goated. Okay, we'll check out Amber first. "150% attack when attacking enemies with less than 50% of their max HP." So she was like just an execute. She really was crazy. Follow up as well. 600% damage to 3 enemies. Those enemies got 100% heal reduction before they died, so there'd be effectively revive block for 1 turn. This character gets focus for 4 turns and gains 50% AP, so theoretically you could do your basic attack, kill somebody, and then do your signature move, have 100% AP and 4 turn focus, so you can be like controlled the next turn for taunt and stuff like that. It's quite good. Ezekiel, which one is he? This one? Man, this guy was so good. All melee teammates get a huge bonus to AP when attacking. That was like, yo, huge. 45 AP, all teammates get 60% attack and 60% defense for 4 turns, and regain up to 25% of their max HP for 2 turns. Yeah, the heal was nice, but man, that buff was nuts. That buff was crazy good. And because he was huge AP 45 AR, he you can almost have this up 100% of the time, right? Yeah, it was 100% of the time, 4 turn. So the second he rushed, it was almost like game over. And this was before like ransack and stuff. Yeah. Where's Heath? There he is. All teammates get 85% attack and defense for 4 turns. The only issue, obviously, with commands is like they're slow. I don't know how else to say it. I think I have him on my roster still, although I might have burnt him. I burnt a lot of my 5 stars, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's gone. I kept the promos I pulled, but I burnt him, it looks like. Yeah, he's gone. Rest in peace, Heath. Oh, this is one that I really liked getting. This was like a really rare version of me. One of the hemorrhage. Monica as well. Yo, she was legit. I put her on a team for Hordes when they did 5-star only Hordes, and she was legit as hell. Okay, who did I think I saved a lot of the characters I pulled. Amy was one of my favorites as well. I pulled her. I can't remember what era I pulled her in, but I was really happy to pull her. And I pulled her on a crash pull, which is kind of fun. It was on an end of month pulls video, and I pulled her, but my game crashed as I pulled. So when I opened the game, I had to check my roster to see what I got, and she was there on my roster. It was kind of cool. Okay, let me see. Okay, promo I did pull. My first ever video on this channel was pulling for this guy, but I didn't get him. I wonder if I've still got the guy that I did actually get. I think I did the pull in my other region. I can't actually remember. The first ever promo I pulled was Clementine. This is why I started playing the game, because I saw Clementine, like Telltale was a thing. Pulled Clementine, and then because I pulled a certain amount of pulls, I got a crate. And oh, don't tell me I got rid of him. No way, guys. Did I just not level him up? Oh no, he's an ascendable. For a split second, guys, I was like, yo, I got rid of him. I got a crate, and he was in the crate. The other character that was in the crate that was a 5-star was Ben. Arguably a better character, to be honest, but still, I'll take. SR Zeke. I kept some of the proper OG characters. Who else did I pull? I pulled this guy on a 1 pull. Hot Rick. This before I was a streamer. I pulled Sandy on a 1 pull, but the other version. This one. Look at how bad her weapon is. I put HP on it. I didn't know what I was doing, guys. I was a noob. I was an absolute noob. Look at that. But she's still wrecked, but I was a noob. Imagine if I put attack on it. Blimey. I can't remember who else I pulled. I think that was pretty much it. I don't think I got any like crazy other luck. Yeah, I don't remember pulling anyone else. Also, it was nice to get this character. Just because he had like the Kirkman signature for the Kirkman series character. I don't know. And he's like the strong version of Kate. I think he was anyway. Do 500% damage to one enemy. All teammates get 35% attack and focus for 2 turns. Yeah, same deal. Ben was fast. Ben was the fast guy. This one. He was a lot of people's defense leads. He was really strong because he was a rainbow lead that also gave AP to everybody. So you could get 45 AP characters to rush turn 2 naturally, as long as they had a huge bonus to AP weapon, I think. Because he was rainbow lead, it was hard to know what was on those teams. Let me find that Maggie. I wanted to find out Maggie. I think I might have sold her, but it's hard to actually show you her if I have sold her. Because I don't remember this Tara. Don't remember this character at all. Yeah, so. Oh, where's the other Tyrese? Double X Tyrese. Is this him? Oh, Double X Tyrese or something else, bro. I think the Maggie unfortunately goes into an ascendable, so I can't like show her kit. Unfortunately, you can't see a 5-star's kit if they've got a 6-star. I think it's the command. I don't know which one. This one? Yeah, it was this one, but the 5-star version gave bonus HP and stuff. Oh, they both went into ascendables. Interesting. I think maybe it was this one actually. The one. I don't know which one was which. I wish I could. I wish you could still see the 5-star versions of characters. Oh well. Ben was a 2nd place reward in that war. Fun watching folks try not to win. Yeah, my faction won that war. And then the 2 whale factions did their best not to win. My faction won Connie. I think it was Connie. If you came first, you got Connie. Where is she? This one. Not a very good character. It's kind of good though. But yeah. I think we got 3rd for Caroline. Caroline looked cool, not gonna lie. Do you know there are some people out there that probably spent $100 on that character when she first came out? Up to 3 teammates regain 100% of their max HP. All teammates recover from attack penalties, defense penalties, and bleeding. I mean, it doesn't actually sound that bad. It's just she was mad slow. And her specialist skill is pretty bad. Now imagine her specialist skill is Outlast. Instead of... because that's basically what she was. That's like the old Outlast. That doesn't exist anymore. Well, it does, but it just... no one has it. It was so bad, guys, that they had to do a full rebrand, because if they called it Parting Shot 2, people wouldn't want to get it. Oh goodness. Didn't they actually buff Outlast? Initially it just made someone not die, and then they buffed it where they get 100% AP. They did that later on. I think they did that, right? It's a good thing they now just say all penalties. I mean, that was just saying no debilitating, right? Yellow dot steel. Yeah, but at least he was good. I used him in the S-Class era. Like, if you got him, at least you were using him. You would have used him for ages. Like, Doc Stevens was legit. Like, there are some characters, like, as much as these characters are obscene amounts of money sometimes. Where is he? Is he just called... huh? Is he... oh, he's a 6-star, that's right. They're obscene amounts of money. He did have pretty good longevity overall. He's a 6-star, right? What's his name? Dr. Stevens? Was he down by S? Why is he down by S? Yeah, man, this guy was pain. On a roll, Doc Stevens. Wasn't he a vent character? Or was he like Leagues? I think they renamed all the Leagues characters. Like, this Taro is definitely Leagues. Oh, she's still called Leagues too. There's a proper rare character out there. I think it is this character here. One of the rarest characters in the game, I think. I thought it was a green character. Wasn't it a green Sandy? Was it 5-star? And she's so rare she's not in the tower. Like Solange was way later. She was part of the thing. Wasn't there a green Sandy? And there was a red Zeke. Am I misremembering this? There was red Zeke. They must have been 5-stars. Oh no, it's not Zeke, it's Ezekiel. Ezek. Do they just not exist anymore? They're not in the tower. Okay, he is. A lot of people picked him up, and it was very hard to get both of the characters in the first season. Wasn't it a strong... Oh, it was Green Mirabelle, that's right. Sandy, I don't know why. Why were they just straight 6-stars as well? Yeah, this is one of the rarest characters. I don't know. I don't think she was very good. Turn 3 sig or active. Yuck. All melee teammates get 40% attack and 40% HP. Like, they gave those out to free to play quite a lot, where it just had like didn't like free to play have no strong AP on attack lead for like the first year and a half. It was just something crazy like that. I remember I made a video about it, and then I think they brought out a character that was free to play, and then like the very next character that they brought out was like a fast counter. Was it Governor, who just like constantly rushed and did AP and slow and stuff like that? Like his rush was impossible to get through unless you killed him. Unless, or if you had one enemy and all adjacent enemies get 30% slow for one turn. This character gains 100% AP. So unless he didn't get your leader, or you controlled him, this guy was, yeah, and he got 100% AP off turn 1, so he instantly rushed. Man. I remember I had some guy moan at my video about him, like, I spent $300 on the character and he doesn't work on defense. Thanks, lockdown. I was just like, what? What? I was just showing how he worked. I think this is before I got access to characters, so I couldn't really show the mechanics of it. I think when I got my access to characters was S-Class, I can't remember. Yeah, Leagues were hype at one point. Leagues was hype at one point. Battle Pass was hype at one point. Like, I legit had like 250, 300 euros for a Battle Pass once. And that was just watching live to see the weapon drop. That was hype, man. And I remember like talking to Scopely, and they mistakenly didn't show the weapon in the first Battle Pass. But they saw it was so hype on my stream. I asked them, do you mind like doing that again? and not sharing the weapon, because it was like mad. It was crazy. Like the build up was massive. So they showed a picture every time after that. That's like one of the only things like where I've requested it and it's like, yeah, okay. And that was big, honestly. Aren't Kirkman characters kind of rare now? Yeah, there's only 2. I think you can pull them here. At least you can pull the 6-star version of the Kirkman character here. I don't think it counts as a Kirkman. Where is it? Oh, here. I think you can get him in the 40%. I think. But I don't think you can get the Zeke here. The Zeke is a 4-star. But the Negan, not these Negans, but the Negan is a 5-star. Oh, one of my favorite characters. Is it at all possible to be free to play and have a top tier account? Yeah. You gotta grind really hard. Now, is it possible to be free to play and like have as good an account as someone who spends? No. It's just not. But you can still have a strong character. You've got to be very strategical in how you pull. You know, you've got to save your tokens for the right characters. You know? For instance, this character right here, people could have saved for and got, and like having someone like this is just nuts in your roster on an attack team. Same as Saphira's Ultra. Ravens has such a heavy impact on attack, so you've got to be very strategical in how you use your tokens. As in, very rarely pull for defense team characters. Extremely rarely. Which is kind of messed up because you're going to have to rely on gold mythic wheel characters, event characters, but there are some decent characters out there. Like you can still have, like one of my defenses is completely free to play. Although I think I bought a battle pass for it, and it's probably one of my better defenses. That one, it's completely free to play except Nor, and that's fairly standard. This is a fairly standard defense. I think I've actually got a better weapon for this team now. I need to upgrade it. Improved absolute defense. What have I got on her already? Improved focus stun. And then he's got improved absolute defense. What's he got attached? Has he got nothing? And he has. It's a weird cheese weapon. Eric, haven't spent it over a year and I'm in the top 50 faction. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, as long as a few people in your faction are spenders, you don't have to necessarily be one, but you have to be active. You have to be smart with how you play. You know, you have to pull for the right characters. Don't just pull willy-nilly. You know, fortunately, characters are out for 2 weeks. You can see how other people play with them. You can watch other people's friendly attacks in your faction. You know, you can watch my content, other people's content on those characters to see how, like, if they're like viable. You can see people's reaction to the character like a few days later. You know, is it living up to the hype? Like Sophia, for instance, definitely lived up to the hype. So it was a great character to pull for. And she should come around soon, right? We've got a good person in chat to tell us. Where are we up to on this, actually? Where are we up to on this? We've done all these. Done all these. We've done Axel 2000. We kind of have done Carl. We have done Alpha. We haven't done Oceanside Sadiq. Did we do Kyle? Like return Wills? I know Kyle's come back on a. We haven't done return Wills for Kyle and Sadiq, right? Agent 46. I mean. Oh yeah, Agent 46 and Raven were in the thing with Carl. And I think they might have been catch up. But yeah. Should I take the Easter pistol? I don't personally like the Easter pistol, but I am going to take it myself. It's going to be hard to get it again. Weapons last forever. You don't know how useful it's going to be. You know, you don't know how the characters from the Easter event, from the Allegiance are going to work. You know, from Holiday Heroes. There could potentially be a use for this weapon. You might have to use a team like Roadmap Faction Assault with Holiday Heroes in it. Carl was just on the wheel. No, I know that. I got one as well. But I mean, has he had a dedicated return wheel? Because they're meant to have dedicated return wheels. I don't know if he did. Put the 1535 on it would be awesome somewhere. just replace it. I mean, yeah, I guess you can and just have 50% attack. But I'm not going to do that if I get it. I'm just going to make it 55% attack and just have it as a weapon that potentially use sometime. And no, yeah, it's weird, right? It's weird. Q incoming Mega Exhaust Tunes. You see, if they were smart, they would have rerun Sophia before they released Denise, because obviously Sophia is still good. Sophia does counter Denise a little bit, but obviously I think most people will think that she doesn't, and it would just be like, nah. How to beat Halo team, Circuit or Davey? Kill them all, turn 1, or ransack. There's characters with ransack and there's weapons with ransack. So for instance, Shane has ransack in his passives. That one. Collecting evidence. When attacking, 100% chance to steal up to 2 positive effects. That includes Halo. Carl was rerun. What is it? What, he had his own personal will? Okay, I missed that one. There are 3 Kirkman series characters. 5-star Rick. I think it's a 4-star Rick. I think it's 4-star Rick, 4-star Ezekiel, and 5-star Negan. I can't show you 4 stars in here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4 stars. Would you show beat Halo team? I showed this team earlier. You could potentially beat teams early turns, but like, oh, we didn't take the defense buff. What is the other buff he's got? I meant to steal 2. He has. What else has he got? He's got Halo. Oh, he's got. Why has he got Why has he got that? You need to get that crosshairs resistance on Davey, because like just the more buffs, the less chance I have of stealing stuff. Because now I can't turn 1. No, I can't turn one. Oh, I should have commanded. But stealing away buffs is the way to go, pretty much. Stealing away buffs. Let me just double check. Is it every time he gets it? No, it's RNG. Who gives it to him? I'm baffled. I don't even know who gives him... Wait. No, he did. He didn't. I just didn't steal it for some reason. Okay, I did this time. That was odd. That was really strange. Like, for real. For realsies. I don't know, what did I steal? Do you think you could make a strong team? And put her in it? I think I've got a strong team somewhere. Because how much attack do I get now? 60%. Ah, oh, damn you. Where's Dale? I need Titan. Let's just put the trash weapon in his hands. So now I have 60% attack, right? Still not enough. Still not enough. It seems like I did less damage. Oh yeah, because I didn't steal that away this time. Yeah. You do so easily. Halo teams are hard. I generally would set up for turn 2. Like, you could probably just build a slower base team, right, with no command, and then just do a natural turn 2 blitz. That's probably what I'm going to build. Like Easter Eva would be good against those teams. Even Erica. For turn 2 though. For turn 2. So like turn 1, you try and do reasonable amounts of control. You know, reasonable. You'd have to like lay up quite a lot of control on this character, to be honest. Otherwise, he's gonna go, which is problematic. He's gonna cleanse the top dudes, and I'm gonna get rushed somewhere. Oh, they would rush the actual characters that can do damage. I don't know why Eva's getting so hard focused in this team. Like, proper hard focused. It's weird. And I lost the 1535, yeah. Yeah, I think turn 2 you could set up a turn 2 team. Jesus is the only issue in these teams because of cleanse of turn 1. You need to like double control Jesus. Like if you confuse and stun him, he can't do anything. But there's not many people who can do that. Must use Laura? Nah, I think you don't have to use Laura against teams of Halo because you can play slower. You could maybe do an infection-based team against those as well. But like I said, you have to have double control on... I don't think I've got a team with John Lead anymore. Oh, there we go. This is from the roadmap team. So who else is like... Who else is control? So if we go with... Is there anyone who can control like every turn? Or maybe we take Burn as like a save. Where is she? Oh, I have not leveled up Rhodey. And then like Mike. Because I always need to infect. I always need to infect. Who do I always need to infect? Somebody. I always need to infect her. So if I don't infect her, that is a problem. Yeah. And then we do stun, taunt, confuse, and then I can do that on that line. Is disarm debilitating? I cannot remember. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Infection team, yeah. Where did his infection go? And not just infection though, burn as well. He's just the major issue. You just have to keep him controlled by like loads of things at the same time. And then hope you manage to get through it, I don't know. He's got a revive, hasn't he? Yeah. Yeah. He got a revive. Sorry, one sec. Oh man, that side was nice. It was real nice. Yeah, basically need mad trauma Mad trauma. And the only character I think that can bring really good trauma to the table is one, right? But it's not even that high, man. It's just like it's just one. Or decap. You can decap Halo off of turn 1. If you decap Halo, they're dead. You know, they're gone. If I manage to decap someone right now, well, no, you don't even have to decap. I just have to hit crit, and then obviously anyone who does any kills afterwards. What's her infection at right now? His sword's blocking her stat percentage. It's annoying me. Like, if I do it now, they will get 25k trauma. She's the only character in the game that has decent trauma. And I hate how defenses get like good stuff, but attack teams don't. Attack teams just get percentage damage, and it's just anything effect based is just wiped from these cleanse characters. Simple things. I mean, it's like 50% of the time it's going to happen, right? Because sometimes I'm pretty sure it's random. Like if I come up against the team again, I think he could be behind this time. There he goes, behind. So like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But that was kind of weird. Like 80% hero reduction. Or maybe she didn't have the other one. Maybe she had 50% before. That is possible. That is possible. So like decapping off turn 1's good. Got to stack up so much on him. Is it debilitating that does when being... No. At the start of each turn, 100% chance a single enemy has all positive effects. Okay, no, it's not it. When an enemy hit... No. When being attacked while having... I thought he self-cleansed. When being attacked while having... Doesn't he have a self-cleanse? Is it on his weapon? Remove one negative effect from the character at the start of every turn. And that can be anything. So if we just stack him... Yeah. That's the only way to do it, I guess. I was trying to look, I was like, where's his cleanse? Like, bruh. Where the cleanse at? You see how slow infection is and you're mad punished for it as well? It's crazy. Like, one cleanse. Sorry, see how slow infection is? One cleanse and this team's rip. Like, proper gone. And it's just so slow, I have to manual it and everything. It's just so, the options on attack are just rough. Jesus, as long as he keeps cleansing the infection, when he's got like 10 effects on him, he cleansed it again. No, he didn't. Okay. But yeah. These upward hill struggle teams without, like, yeah. What's the other team I've got? The other team I've got is decent. But I don't think it has much control. And I think the way that infection works, the way it works is maybe buggy. Yeah, there's no control on this team. I should give her the bonus. And let's say I take out a character, which I should take out a couple characters here. So let's say I take out a character. Does the halo still count? Oh, I didn't take out any characters. That's not good. Yeah, I definitely need control. Do I have a control weapon on her? I have it on her. So I don't have extend. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, desperately need control on this team. Who do I replace? Maybe I just do a little bit less bleed. It'll be significantly less, maybe. It'll be like 32k bleed now. But I can get a bit of it back just by using Carl. And using that weapon. Do you think it counts that? No. So that weapon's pointless. A little bit better. Jeez is obviously a problem. But that's a little better. Hey, what's up, 8 Page? Let's design the ultimate scumbag raid team that mysteriously utilizes S classes. You can't do that. Oh, raid team. There are some like kind of cheesy teams that I've seen, like using what's her name, Marge. Marge is a good one because she just gives Guardian Shield to everybody. I think there are mythics that kind of do that now anyway. Depends on the weapon, yeah. His weapon, unless it's disarmed. I use one of the Paragon mods. Does this mods there? Yeah. Man, I've been streaming for nearly 3.5 hours, guys. What the hell? Like, man, time flies. Yeah, no worries. Maybe it's going to be useful for you. Decap seems to be the best way though. Like huge damage, decap. If you like percentage damage, you could probably get like some Nuki teams in that way. But yeah, like Moon's team's decent, but there are teams with way more promos in it, like Aaron, Carson, Zoo. This new Joshua, they're going to be a bit more problematic. Who else? It's actually pretty much it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, man. Got 35 likes on the stream though, so thank you very much if you did hit the like button today. I don't normally log off at like this sort of time frame on the stream, like 15 minutes. My OCD can't handle this, but I'm pretty tired, guys. The cider is hitting me hard, so I think I'm gonna go to bed. Get up bright and early tomorrow, maybe get some content out, we'll see. I am going to be streaming All-Stars tomorrow if you're interested in All-Stars. Maybe see you then. But otherwise, guys, have a good day. Thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.